Hello, everybody out there in podcast land. Welcome to Omni Bilateral Panic for the Celebr8teen episode. I am your host, David Armstrong. This is the show where three bicoastal, bisexual byproducts of the 90s ride the highways and byways through some niche pop culture and take every detour possible. As I said, I'm David Armstrong. With me, as always, are my two incredible co-hosts, Tessa Flannery.
Why?
I love it.
And Cameron Faring.
Hello.
Oh, wonderful. Always prepared. Always on top of things.
Consummate professionals.
Always ready to speak when prompted. Tessa and Cameron.
I'm adding that to my resume.
You should. Special skills. Have you added Omni Bilateral Panic to your resumes yet?
No, but we should.
No, I haven't.
You should in some way.
I haven't updated my resume in quite a while.
Yeah, same. When I started applying for jobs recently, this was the first update in quite a while.
I mean, I updated mine over the summer, but it just said podcaster. I didn't.
Oh, nice.
Well,
I like that.
You've got 100 podcasts.
No, I have 2.
That sounds like 100 to me.
Yeah.
Actually,
100
it said,
to, what's the difference in this inflated economy?
To be fair, it was for a music professor positionship, so I listed my credits as musical composer for podcasts, which I have 7 now.
Damn
Nice.
it. Hell yes.
Wow. That's
Did
cool.
you get that job? When are you getting that job?
No, I didn't get that job.
Fuck those fucks.
They wanted me
Gross.
they wanted me to play the piano more than they wanted me to do what I actually do, which is teach singing. And I said, I'm not going to do that. So they didn't give me the job. But I set boundaries. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah,
good
good
for
for
you
you.
setting boundaries.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to do.
And
It's
that
hard to
ultimately, I mean, that ultimately works out better when you think about it, because that's not what you wanted to do anyway. So,
Yeah.
No.
you know, why you can't be disappointed that you didn't get that when it's not
Nope.
what you wanted.
I wasn't. It's
Some
apparently
advice for you homebodies.
correct.
Just keep that in mind. Keep some perspective on you
Yes.
in this new
always.
world.
In this new
That's
world,
right.
you got to
There's
take what you
plenty
got to
of
get.
jobs.
Yeah. There's plenty of jobs. You got to take what you actually want to do, not what you think you want to do. Or don't compromise. Like if the main portion of the job is not what you want to do, don't do that.
Don't
Don't
compromise.
do that.
Don't compromise, and don't feel like you're stuck. You don't have to. You also don't have to stay at a job if you realize that it's not what you wanted to do anymore.
Yeah.
You're not stuck.
Get out
You're
of
not
there.
obligated to stay. Similar to what I did for Celebr8teen, we're gonna do they're gonna be pop culture questions, but they're going to be I'm hoping they're gonna be a little bit more in depth.
Ooh.
Because 18-year-olds, they got opinions, man.
Yeah.
They got so much anger and so much love, and you don't know what to do with it. Or I did. I don't know about anybody else.
Oh no, I was a hot fucking mess at 18.
Boy.
Yeah.
I saw a woman eat an entire apple, including the core, and decided I was going to make that a key part of my personality. So I was a mess as well.
Eating a whole apple?
Eating the whole apple. I was like, that's who I am now. I decided.
Oh my God.
That's what I decided about who I was going to be.
Did you ever try it, Tessa?
It's truly all I did for about 10 years.
Wow.
When it came to apples.
But there's parts that are not like a seed.
Sometimes
the
I
seed
spit the
doesn't
seeds out.
chew.
Sometimes
Oh,
I
okay.
spit the seeds.
I was gonna say the seeds they contain fucking
poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What poison
yeah.
is it? It's not great.
It's not the one that you think it is, because
It's not
it's not the one that
pomegranate,
everyone
right?
thinks it is.
Like how pomegranates are. There's like something in. Is it like toxic like that?
It's whatever it is, your body does like move it through, like your body like processes it. Because there's one, I don't know if it's cyanide or what, but there's one that like
I think it is cyanide.
Is it cyanide? There's another one that I thought it was. And that one builds up. So whatever one that doesn't build up and kill you eventually, that's what's in apple seeds, because you can just clear those.
But cyanide does.
Cyanide does build up?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it's definitely not that.
I mean,
I'm glad it's a passable one.
I also like, I haven't given this up. I still eat kiwis with the skin on for a similar reason.
Ooh, really?
Because you saw someone eat a kiwi with the skin on?
Well, yeah, and it turns out it adds a really nice tartness to it, and all of the nutrients are in the skin. So, but it is a little like licking hair.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that texture.
No, you know what though? That makes a lot of sense. You're bi. You want to lick those hairy balls.
Correct. And that hairy vagine.
Oh yeah.
Just hair.
Anything can have hair on it if you try. Oh, good Lord. Okay, let's do a musical one.
Great.
Ooh.
Inspired by Mamma Mia 2, How Mama Got Her Groove Back, and despite the atrocity that is Phantom 2, Fan to the Max, what musical do you want a sequel to?
Wow. What a deceivingly insightful question. Not where I thought that was going.
My first instinct was to say Assassins, but I think that was just to be silly.
I'm in, honestly, Tessa.
Did you see the news about John Hinckley?
No.
I was informed about this by my roommates a little while ago. John Hinckley, I guess, is going on tour. It's like a performer, and he's singing on the tour. And one of the songs, I guess, that's planned is "Unworthy of Your Love" from Assassins.
Oh my God!
What?
And I said that, I mean, Squeaky is alive, so I think
she
should go be at. I think she should be a guest, and I think they should sing it together, because that would be the definitive version to me.
It really would. It would be like,
oh my God!
It would be like the duet in Blood Brothers.
Yeah. Yes.
Just gets weirder, but we would win right away.
Yeah.
Unworthy of Your Love. Pinnacle.
Unworthy of Your Love. But it's so weird because it's the two people playing the people they're like it's based on them.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
And they're not heroes, but they're kind of heroes to me.
I mean,
of a musical.
No, I mean, yeah.
Well, and of the Assassins, they had the most interesting reasons.
Sure. Yeah. Hinckley's a bit creep.
It's totally, but
he's
interesting.
Totally creep. But I don't mind that his target was Ronald Reagan. Is that okay to say? Am I going to be on a list now? Don't put me on a list.
I mean, he's dead.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're
Rest
right.
In
okay.
peace. Rest in peace.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's probably frozen with Disney, but
yeah.
Oh, this is apropos of nothing. Is it okay to say?
Please.
All the pictures of Putin like being like, we're gonna do this is the vote. He's got like his arms out and he's saying it at like a microphone. He looks like he's not a living human being.
Oh, interesting.
He looks like an animatronic.
Do you think he's a hologram?
I don't think he's a hologram. I think somebody stuffed something. I don't know if he's dead and they're just using him as a puppet. I don't know.
I think this amount of stress from his unsuccessful campaign has sucked the life right out of him.
Yeah, but his face, something on like his skin looks wrong. Like I don't mean like pale, like I'm stressed. His skin looks like it has been embalmed.
Interesting. I'm wondering if he was projected, like if it was a hologram. Like the Kenan Thompson thing. Did you see that?
Wait,
Kenan Thompson hologrammed in. He was in LA, I think, filming something, or he was there for something, but his hologram appeared in Atlanta.
What?
And it was like a full body, like
hologram, like for real?
I guess not a hologram. I think that's probably like the media using a word that they don't know how to you know. It wasn't a hologram. It's like he's Skyped in, but it was like a full body. Like, yeah.
That
fascinating.
Is so wild. Yeah.
Yeah. And it looked pretty good. It just looked I don't know, it was also this is like a total tangent, but it also was weirdly quiet in the room when like they're playing it. So it was like, does anybody know what's going on? Like, this is the weirdest. I don't know, it was like a performance art piece or something. Like Marina Abramovic got Kenan Thompson to like be in a box for half an hour.
Is he alive? Is he dead? We don't know.
Alive? Is he dead?
Schrodinger's Kenan Thompson.
I think I want Urinetown too.
Wow.
I want to see what happens, because like we are left with the apocalypse. That was entirely our doing. And like, my favorite part about that show is that the evil corporation was truly evil, but also keeping life in check.
Yeah.
Hail Malthus. So I want to see what happens afterwards. I actually, like, I wasn't a part of this production, but at my alma mater, they did a production where everything was based, like all of the costumes were built out of things that we wouldn't use anymore. So like, so like it was, everything was water based. So like there were,
there's Waterworld.
kind of. So like there was a
Cool.
lot of like fishing waders that they would then attach things to, because we wouldn't use them anymore, and so we would use those things as clothing. It was super cool.
Right. And that makes sense.
But
that
yeah,
is cool.
I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens.
I want it to be a generation later. It's Bobby and
Hope.
what's her face? Hope's kid. It's their kid.
Ooh.
And like it's like Mad Max style. Like everybody's wandering. It's called Urinetown 2, The Fountain of Youth. Somebody found groundwater in Asia, and everybody's going there.
Greg, Martin, get on it.
Yeah.
Wait, Mark, not Martin.
Yeah. That's
Write
intriguing. I guess in
What
real
about
life,
you?
yeah,
Sorry.
you, David, you.
Oh, well, full disclosure, I didn't think about these questions before I asked.
I love that. You can always cut this out.
Yeah, I might cut this out, and then I'll just be able to say, "Oh, yeah, I would choose." Tessa, did you have one?
Well, I thought it might be interesting to do cabaret too, because you could see, like, I feel like they both probably went, like, I feel like Sally probably left Berlin.
I don't know if she did, actually.
No, do you think she didn't make it out? I don't know, but I would see what happened to both of them.
Yeah,
like in 20 years, 10, 15, 20 years.
Do you think she didn't make it out, or do you think she maybe didn't try?
Ooh.
I don't think she made it out at all, and I think it's because she wanted to stay and would rather die than deal with life that wasn't Berlin, the Berlin of her dreams.
Oof.
That's heartbreaking. Sorry.
I've seen so many productions where everyone comes out wearing everyone in the whole cast comes out wearing pink stars and yellow triangles and everybody.
Jeez.
So like I just assumed that no one lived.
Yeah.
They'd
have to do, I guess they could do like,
better text my therapist.
Oh boy. I guess they could do like a flashbacky kind of thing where
yeah.
I guess Sally didn't have other family, really.
Just her shitty dad.
Right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder.
Well, I mean, it depends on whether you buy into Don't Tell Mama. Because she mentions an entire family, and like it might be ironic, but also it depends on whether you're doing it diegetically or not.
Right. What if it's Phantom style and they find the cabaret and Sally's the Phantom?
I'm in. Actually,
cool.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
That's
right now.
Yeah, do that one.
Creative Commons.
Yeah.
Parody.
I guess mine is a cheat. but that's fine because I'm hosting this. I would seriously, because I like the second movie better than the first. I would absolutely love Shrek 2, the musical.
Oh,
That's fair.
Yeah, shit.
You could do some
Why
cool
haven't we
stuff with
had
the fairy
that?
godmother.
Yeah, she's got that
You got Puss in
incredible song.
Boots.
Oh my gosh, you've got everybody. Why don't we
Yeah.
have Shrek 2 yet?
Probably because Janine Tesori's busy.
Oh damn. Did she do
What's she doing?
She's a legend.
Kimberly Akimbo.
Oh, Kimberly Akimbo. I love that. You remind me of everybody's superpowers. What was the superpowers everybody chose?
So
do you all remember?
Yes.
I think so.
In fact, I remember not only my superpower, but from Steph's episode, what I would do what hindrance I would have to counteract that.
Oh, right.
So
right.
I was Phoenix level psychic.
Yes.
Telekinetic and
Yes.
and mind readery, but also all of my social anxieties were actually true. So people are actually thinking the things that my anxiety tells me.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I couldn't live.
I mean,
it happens.
It does.
It doesn't happen. In real life, it really doesn't happen.
No, it really doesn't.
In comics, that's a great thing, but
oh no.
Yeah. But in real life, people don't give a shit about each other.
No, they don't care. They don't care.
Do you remember yours, Tessa?
I'm pretty sure it was flying.
It was.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty classic.
Cool.
What was yours, Dave?
Mine was you get to hide behind any object.
Yeah, that's right.
Bugs Bunny style.
However, in the updated version, you can't hide your dump truck of an ass.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was right.
Because that's one of my favorite things that has ever happened.
Yeah. My cutie patootie butt, it would be just unhideable. Yeah, just hiding. But thankfully, thankfully nobody, like, if you just see a butt in isolation, like a clothed butt in isolation, I don't think anybody's immediately like, oh, that's an ass. Like that's somebody hiding behind something.
Right.
I would.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I would be like if I saw like a clothed butt like behind like a wall and just a clothed butt sticking out, I would be like, I don't know what that is. I think maybe it's just a pile of clothes waiting to be donated.
If it was behind a tree, I feel like I'd be like, what a funny knot on that tree.
No, I would just...
Yeah. Why did somebody fold up that hammock on that tree?
My first thought is always, what up with that ass?
If that's your default question, if you ask that of everything,
I do.
Sometimes you're right. Yeah. I get that. That makes sense. That makes sense. My question then, based on our superpowers, there was a well-known era in comics where you had an animal sidekick who had the same powers as you. So what I want to know is, what animal is your animal sidekick and their name? And just anything else you want to add on to that. But the basic question is, who's your animal sidekick and what is their name as a superhero? Crypto was Super Dog, Superman's dog. Ace the Bat Hound is Batman's dog. Streaky is Supergirl's cat.
I'm trying to think of the name.
Yeah, that's where I'm stuck too.
Yeah.
I think, oh my God, the people upstairs, I'm going to literally kill them.
Great.
What are they doing?
They're moving. I don't even know what, but it happens almost every night. They move things.
Some sort of dance.
Sort of shit gets moved around.
Some sort of ankle pumping based dance.
No, it's like, it sounds like if it was an extremely heavy office chair. But I don't hear it during the day being rolled about. Anyway.
Maybe they work at night.
Maybe with their office chair, maybe.
Maybe they want a new office every day.
Maybe.
And they gotta feng shui that room.
Okay, I think I know.
Okay.
This is maybe, is it cheating? But
No.
There's no
okay.
rules. There's no rules, Tessa.
So if I can fly,
Yeah.
my sidekick's actually a red-tailed hawk.
I love
that
it.
we probably
Ah.
met in the sky.
I love it.
And-
I honestly, not enough flying characters take flying beasts as their sidekicks.
Right?
It's traditionally like
How are you
dogs
gonna
and
make
not
a dog
flying creatures.
fly?
Yeah.
Dogs are gonna be like, I don't like this.
No, they probably don't
Hawks?
like it. Yeah.
Hawks are gonna be like, this is what I do all day. And her name's Regina, the red-tailed hawk.
Incredible.
Just what her name is, and yeah.
I think the power then is that like she can keep up with you. Like she can keep pace with you.
Oh yeah. And
Maybe
she can talk.
carry.
Yeah,
And she can talk.
I was gonna say she can
Yeah.
talk.
She can
Talking
definitely
hawk.
talk. She's a talking red.
Hi, welcome back to Talking Hawk with Regina, the
Regina.
red-tailed hawk.
That's charming as hell.
The only podcast that is recorded in midair. I'm over a thermal thrall in the southern Uganda.
I'll be here for quite some time, just floating.
Wings are locked. We're ready to go. I don't think Hawk's wings lock. I don't think that's true for them.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll
I
find
guess
out on.
I could have gone
on
with
Hawk Talk.
Peregrine Falcon. They're so fast, but I like red-tailed hawks.
They're adorable.
Favorite bird?
Oh, I don't know if I could pick a favorite bird. Gosh, I like
Is,
so
but
many.
red-tailed hawk somewhere up there.
Red-tailed
was-
hawk somewhere in the top 5, probably.
Mm.
That was so wholesome.
I don't think I could pick it. As if our
Oh,
audience,
I don't think I could. Oh,
as if our
Oh.
audience is only birds. I don't want to piss off any bird demographic. Get pissed off letters from them.
Hummingbirds write in first.
And that's also what they
This is
write on their letters.
bullshit.
They don't write a complaint. They just write first, like assholes on the internet. Hummingbirds are the assholes on the internet who just write first for the first comment.
but it's very quick. I think I would have a psychic Siberian tiger
Whoa.
Thought, but spelled Thot.
Thot.
Hell yes.
Thought. I love it.
And then I can say I have a thought, and it's accurate.
I love that. What
Wow.
thoughts does a tiger have? What does a tiger think about?
I'm sure they
Oh.
contemplate the universe and then
Absolutely.
have undescribable cravings for meat. So like
Yeah.
I'm there. I get it.
Wow.
I'd also imagine that thoughts powers extend to just other animals. Like you only read humans' thoughts, and he
But
reads
we
other
can
animals'
communicate.
thoughts. You
Yeah, we
guys
can-
can
Yes,
communicate
yes,
to each other,
yes.
of course.
Of course.
Of course.
But I love the potential of like you on patrol as a superhero, being like, "Did you hear anything?" And he's like, "No." I read the thoughts of this dog who was wondering where his tail was.
But also, it would be great if part of the anxiety-inducing thoughts came from thought. This fucking guy.
Oh, yeah, what a curse.
That is a curse.
Like,
Oh,
Loves me deeply, but is also
Yeah.
always like,
Yeah.
this fucking guy.
what's up with you? I can kind of picture, like, if we're making t-shirt designs, I'm just throwing this out there for you. But like I picture Thought, who's like a normal colored tiger, right? Like the orange and the
Yeah.
But I also picture like behind Thought's head, or like, you know, like a picture of the universe, or like a galaxy or the universe, like behind Thought's head,
Mhm.
because he's like so in tune cosmically.
I can see,
I love
can
it.
see that. Like instead of like a like like, you already said it, but like like a comic book thought bubble. Yes. Yes.
Ooh,
Or
ooh.
like,
like
the
the-
Jean Grey
Yeah.
thought power.
Yeah. But the thought bubble is just filled with that galaxy. Oh, I like that. My
Tell us.
raccoon Cromwell would also have a badonkadonk of an ass. And
Yes.
hide and hide things.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember in what context I said the ass thing anymore. I don't even actually know if I have any significant ass to speak of. It's just very funny in this comic world that I do.
Yeah, no, it was just your dump truck of an ass in this comic book. Those were your exact words.
Perfect.
I can't wait for you all to hear.
Yeah, I'm excited to listen.
I was
to
gonna say, I remember because like my I didn't like difficult like or my like other side of the flying was that I couldn't go fast. I went pretty slow. I decided to leave that off of my description of my powers this time around.
I forgot about that. Tessa's just gently floating next to us all the time.
Regina like, get a fucking move on.
Oh my god.
Oh, please let Regina be from Pittsburgh.
And once in a while,
driving me crazy.
And once in a while, Thought tells you, Cameron, that like, Regina's in a mood. Regina's in a mood because Tessa's not flying fast enough.
Meanwhile, have you seen Cromwell's ass?
Yeah. And all of Cromwell's thoughts are just his ass. Like, I know my ass is sticking out right now.
I'd worry about Thought being like, look at that juicy ass on Cromwell.
Yeah, just give me a little bite.
Just a little one.
He could spare.
Well, and my favorite part is that every time you both are behind something, you'd still be doing the face. That's what you have to do to activate your powers.
That's right. You have to touch your lips mischievously.
Visual jokes.
Yeah. Like the is that the Coppertone kid? The Coppertone baby does that on the suntan lotion? Not suntan. Yeah.
Isn't she who's getting their underwear pulled down by a dog?
That's the Coppertone girl.
That is the Coppertone.
Okay.
Oh, so she's not doing that. That would be weird. She's doing that. Is it the Gerber baby? No, the Gerber baby doesn't have a.
Someone does that.
Someone does that.
Some food mascot is like, oh, food.
Is it Little Debbie? That bitch.
Wait, Little Debbie has a photo?
Yeah, she's a little ginger, isn't she?
Isn't that Wendy?
It's Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is the one who's like,
you're gonna cut your mouth on my cereal.
Get ready to get torn to shreds, bitch.
Say goodbye to the roof of your mouth. He's pointing to the roof of his mouth.
He is.
This is what you're going to lose.
Your soft palate's about to be fucking razored.
That's his kink.
Yeah.
Destroying people's mouths.
Yeah. Say hello to sleep apnea. I have seen Little Debbie. Okay, I do recognize this Anne of Green Gables looking bitch.
But yeah,
I don't know.
And then there's a salt girl with an umbrella.
Salt.
Yeah, but
girl.
she's just walking and spilling salt.
Right.
Oh, Morton? Is that Morton?
Morton.
All right. Well, I love it.
None of this is helpful.
Regina,
sorry,
Thought, and Cromwell. I can't wait for the spin-off comic book series that ties into this podcast.
Me either.
About their misadventures
in a world
in the circle of life. Next question for y'all. Okay. You are hosting your own late night show.
Wow.
Who is your first who's your lineup that night? It's your first episode of your late night show. If you have an idea for what you'd call the late night show, please say. But who's your first guest, your second guest, and your musical or stand-up guest?
Ooh.
And who's your funny sidekick? Who's your Andy Richter or Ed McMahon, if you have one?
That's so many.
It's so many things.
So many things. Cameron's.
But I
writing them
told you they were
down.
going to be more in depth. They were going to make you think and talk about things, or not, or don't, or just stare at me like I'm a idiot.
Idiot. Okay, so my late night talk show would be called "You Fucking Nerd."
Uh-huh.
And I would talk with celebrities and regular people about what makes them nerdy, and we would get into their passions and what excites them about it. And my first celebrity guest would be Patrick Stewart, Mark Hamill, and then we would have the reunion of Vulcan Death Grip.
Oh, incredible.
That's awesome.
I like that.
And I don't know who my sidekick would be.
Okay, well,
That's
definitely
fine.
my sidekick. I'm sticking with Regina. She
Great.
is coming with me wherever I go.
Just a bird stand set up next to your desk. Oh,
yes,
incredible.
obviously. I feel like my late night show would be like called something weird, like Tessa explains the night. Something really weird and out there. Like,
I love that.
It's
just how about
nighttime.
that whole thing together? Tessa explains something weird tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like
I
that.
still would just have like celebs on, like no hook. The hawk is the hook, and
Hawk is the hook.
my musical guest, I want Joni Mitchell, and
Incredible.
my two guests are gonna be Chris Pine and Ryan Reynolds.
Incredible.
Because I want to have sex with both of them at the same
I was gonna
time.
say, is a segment where you make out with all of your guests.
That happens backstage. I'm not too into that.
No, you should call it the kissing booth.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the late night show's not called the kissing booth. But what's
That's how
Regina doing there? Regina's just gonna feel awkward. I feel like we gotta put her like.
I mean, she can
on.
kiss them too.
Yeah.
They have to kiss Regina before they get to kiss me.
And she tells you if it's worthwhile or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
The bird gets to review the kisses.
Do you know what a bird's kissing sounds like? Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. That's how you greet them when they come. And now my guest, Ryan Reynolds. You have to instead of like shaking their hand or like they give you, the host gives them a hug, shows
you
them
slip them some tongue.
Yeah, you give them a kiss. Give them a smooch.
Yeah,
you give them a smooch. Welcome to the kissing booth.
That's what I do.
I love it. I would watch. I would watch religiously. What about you, David?
I would watch atheistically. Is that a thing? I don't know what the difference
I hope so. I hope so. Equal devotion, but none of the bullshit.
Yeah. I would watch not praying to a god. Oh man, what would I do? I would call it, hey, go to bed. And I would I would bully guests into telling me about like they can either tell me about their first time taking drugs
or
their first time having sex. And it would be my opening lineup would be Barack Obama.
My God.
Yes.
And who else? who should follow Barack Obama?
Else?
Jack Black. It'd be cool.
Can we hear a little bit, since you do an excellent Barack Obama impression?
Yeah. What would Barack tell you about the sex or about the drugs?
I feel, oh man, what would he talk about? I feel like he would talk about drugs, right?
Maybe they were the same time.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was 18. I was 18 years old and just taking my first shot of shot up with heroin the first time. hadn't even smoked weed. It was a hell of a debut. and it was me and my high school girlfriend. We were about to we were about to go to college across the country. High out of our minds. we punched a couple walls and then we left. Well, thank you, 45th President of the United States, Barack Obama.
This is what the people pay for.
In my head, this went like much more awkwardly, but you were so candid about it that I kind of don't know how to recover from this. Michelle is standing off stage, like just like
scowling,
glaring,
arms crossed for sure.
Michelle, get out here.
She's ripping up his national portrait. Like you can't tell those stories on TV. Oh yeah,
I'm so in. That's the problem with these episodes, is I'm so in.
Yeah, right. If there were no rule, there's no rules and no like, there's no having to convince somebody to get on these shows. In this fantasy, everybody wants to be on these shows.
They desperately want to be.
These are 3 of the hottest late night shows they could be on.
They're the hot 3.
Yeah.
We all film in the same building, studios.
Mm-hmm.
They just go boop, boop, boop.
You can
Brock's coming to my kissing booth.
And he's coming to talk about being a fucking nerd. So
great. You know what's crazy? That's not the first time I've kissed a bird.
Oh, I mean, this is all going to be done by M Spectacular Productions. So
yeah, there we go. I like that. I like the idea of filming in the same studio, like building, and we get sound bleed occasionally. You could just I'll just be like, "Hello, welcome back to whatever I called it. Get to bed." You could kind of hear Tessa and Cameron doing their shows next door. That's Regina. Regina must have had a great kiss just now. I don't know who their guests are tonight, but sounds like Regina had a good kiss. Oh boy. Okay.
Not the first time I've kissed a bird.
And Jack Black's there, just like, this is wild. I can't do Jack Black. I don't know how to do Jack Black. Let's do one more, and then we'll do FMK, and then we'll fuck off into this good night. Okay. It's just a miscellaneous question. You are in a rom-com. That's romantic comedy for all of you nerds out there. Or as I like to call it, rom-com is short for romedy comedy. Now, in this romantic comedy, what is your absurdly specific passion or lifelong career choice? And then what is your romance partner's quirky, selfless nonprofit job that they have? And then what is your meet cute?
Oh, damn.
I mean, point of clarification, is this a holiday movie? I mean, is this a Hallmark Christmas movie rom-com, or is it just a standard run-of-the-mill rom-com?
I am going to say I'm going to adjudicate on this and say I don't want to use Christmas as a crutch.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Tiny Tim style, no Christmas crutches. So you have to
let's keep the Christ out of Christmas.
Let's keep the crutch out of Christmas. Is that an offensive t-shirt? I think it is. But if there was an iconic like logo of Tiny Tim, then maybe it would be okay.
No, you just need to do the chair by the fire with the lone crutch. Because he did.
Crutchmas.
Right.
Crutchmas.
Yeah.
Let's keep the crutch out of Christmas.
Keep the crutch out of Christmas. Oh, so good. So it's not a holiday movie.
Okay.
It is just a rom-com. It's one of those summer rom-coms that comes out,
Mhm.
Never Been Kissed, 51st Dates, that baseball one with Jimmy Fallon.
That baseball one.
Yeah.
Well,
Strike Out
shit.
or something like that. I can't remember.
I was going to pitch St. Patrick's Day, but I'll save that for another day.
You could do a different holiday if you want. Yeah, do a different holiday.
No, I mean the all the celebrities come together for
That should be a question. What holiday would you have your Valentine's Day, New Year's Day style cornucopia on?
Cornucopia. Okay. I'm so tired.
That's why this is perfect. I'm hoping that you two are floored by your tired answers to these questions later when you hear them.
Okay, I kind of think I know.
Go, yeah.
Okay. So my career choice for my character is she runs a small greenhouse in the big city. No, not clear on which big city it is, but
like on a rooftop.
It's a greenhouse. I pictured it on the ground, but actually rooftop makes way more sense. So it's a rooftop greenhouse being run by this woman. And she's with like a finance bro, which is like what a weird thing. But on a weekend in the Hamptons with the finance bro, she meets a woman fisherman. And the way they meet is like she's trying to she knows seaweed is going to be like the best compost for her greenhouse. So she's trying to gather some seaweed and she like falls in and she's like, I can't swim. And the lady fisherman saves her.
Incredible.
Please write this movie.
I love this movie.
I love this
movie. Can we think of the title? It's like hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker. I love that. Hook, line, and sinker is definitely what this movie's called.
And the tagline's like planting the seeds of love. Incredible. I love that. And you're wearing these the Cameron's Urinetown production, like exactly. You're wearing fishing waders.
Yep. Absolutely wearing waders to gather that seaweed. Yep. They just fill right up with water and she almost drowns.
And there's and there's also a scene at one point where you have like some big city gala that you have to go to, and you still are wearing fishing waders underneath like a regular suit.
And it just makes this sound.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, shit. Okay. I think my lead character leads a firm in architecture preservation.
Oh.
And my love interest, whoever they may be, leads a nonprofit that does something similar. The difference is I am from the corporate world and they're from the nonprofit world.
Of course.
And our meet cute is a building, not in our hometown, but between our hometowns, that we both loved as children, is coming up for sale. And we have an entirely different idea about what it should be.
Oh my fucking God. I'm literally turned on by this movie.
I would make out to this movie.
Yeah. There's nothing that says sexy time like architectural preservation.
Oh my gosh.
I would also make out to this movie. Sounds like great makeup material.
Hey, Michelle.
Michelle, have you seen this movie? It's called.
Oh shit! I didn't do the title.
You can. Yeah, you don't have to, but.
Sorry, it would probably just be Built?
Built. Yeah.
Oh, what if it was like brick and mortar? I don't know.
Ooh.
We can find a fun name for it.
Yeah. And her name is like Mort, like something like like it's Mortimer, like but she calls herself Morty, or like
yeah.
Morty.
And his nickname in the corporate world is the Brick.
The Brick.
Yeah, because he always, closes the whatever fucking.
Feels. Yeah.
I know a lot about business.
Bold of you to assume that it was a female love interest, but
yeah.
Well, I can't help my inherent bias.
My ideas of rom-coms.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Bros?
Not yet.
I haven't. I was just curious.
I did see The Woman King, and everyone should see that.
Ooh, is that Viola Davis?
Sure is. Fuck is.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
But I distracted us from David's.
No, please.
rom-com.
You do whatever you want. Viola Davis is the best. She's a worthy interruption.
Is she in your movie?
Now
she is now.
Yeah, she's she's somebody's CEO.
She's Morty.
She's Morty.
Yes.
I want mine to be like it's a guy who I want it to be like an incredibly introverted version of like a streamer. Like they it's just somebody who like builds houses on The Sims and like you just watch them build things like that. They don't have a camera on their in their stream, so it's just that. And then like the love interest is like a baker who like bakes like, but it's like specifically like for like orphans.
Oh, of course.
It's got to be that, right?
Orphan bakery.
An orphan bakery, know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then their meet cute is he finally decides to make a public appearance and nobody cares. Nobody comes out to it. But the orphan bakery is right across the street. And so she's never heard of it, but she makes all the orphans go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that she's like, oh, we gotta support this poor guy.
Yeah, I don't know who he is because she's one of those like doesn't have the internet.
He looks sad.
Yeah, he looks sad, and I can't have that.
Bakes for orphans.
Yeah. Cool. Well, there you go. Well, that's that. I mean, there was one. Oh, I just passed one. I'm just gonna throw it out there. You don't have to answer it, but this is the kind of questions I've been writing. What's your day job as a Jellicle cat, and why are you the Jellicle choice?
Well, shit, David.
Yeah, I know, but we'll have to save that one.
Hey, OBP listeners. We've said some stupid on this show, and if it made you laugh, why not wear our words on your body? We've got shirts, we've got hoodies, heck, we even have shoes. Want to hold liquids? We got mugs. If you love the show, if we've given you even a moment of solace in this ever-devolving nightmare of godforsaken cruelty we call life, buy a shirt and wear it around. Feel virtuous. Feel elegant. Feel something, for Christ's sake. Visit omnibilateralpanic.com/shop today and get your paws on some merch.
Welcome to Fuck, Marry, Kill. Can you tell it's been a while since I've done this? All right. Hang on. We're gonna scroll to a different one. Okay. Here we go. All right. It is. I'm gonna do the older sisters category. It's Debbie Thornberry from the Wild Thornberries. Jane Elaine from Daria. Not technically an older sister, but kind of an older sister to Daria in many ways. And Judith Funny from Doug Funny.
I think I know if you want me to go.
Oh, go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry Judith. Just feel like we would have such a great time going to art galleries and like being
power couple.
I feel like we would be a power couple.
Truly.
I'm gonna fuck the lady from the middle one from Daria.
Oh yeah. Jane. Okay.
Jane. And I'm so sorry to kill a wild thornberry, but I'm just gonna have to.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah.
It comes with the, they have a dangerous life.
They really do.
They do.
So.
Tessa, I'm similar but opposite. I'm going to marry. Oh my God. Brain, why are you doing this?
Jane.
I'm going to marry Jane.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fuck
Judy.
Judy. And I'm going to kill Thornberry.
Poor Debbie.
Poor Debbie. I'm sorry, Debbie.
Poor Debbie. I would. It's okay because I would marry Debbie. Because I feel like the other two would eventually drive me crazy. I'd probably fuck Jane and kill Judy, unfortunately.
Wow.
But oh well.
Wow.
But that's mine. If you guys
I've got one.
Oh,
I also have one.
Oh my God.
Cameron, I want to defer to you. Yours first.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yes. We are going to get a little nuclear and a little wet.
Oh my God.
Sorry. We are going to I'm sorry, David. We're going to
so unexpected.
We're going to travel to Bikini Bottom and do SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward.
SpongeBob.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Fuck, marry, kill.
I know. I think I know.
Great. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna kill Squidward. Which
I'm
is
shocked.
surprising because like in real life, the grumpy ones are always who I end up wanting to hang out with. But I'm trying to break that streak. So I'm gonna marry
always
SpongeBob
hang out with
because...
grumpy people. You can't always do that.
You can't always do that. I'm gonna marry SpongeBob because I think he would make me laugh and he's got a lot of energy, like keep me going. And I'm gonna just fuck Patrick. Yes, that's what's left.
I know it's an absurd sentence to say, Tessa. I understand.
David.
I think I will have to kill Patrick, unfortunately. I will fuck Squidward, but I will marry SpongeBob because oddly SpongeBob is the most stable, like sort of like
and so
financially
supportive.
And socially. Yeah. Squidward doesn't have friends outside of
Yeah.
SpongeBob feels better connected to the community.
He does. And Patrick is sweet but an idiot, and I ain't got time for that. I'm the same as you, David, and I do want to try and make Squidward go
Sure. I mean, one accomplishment. A true notch on my belt.
Oh my, you rascals. Well, I was thinking of one set, but I'm gonna stick with cartoons because
save your other set
because we've really got a lot of animated characters.
Yeah.
Have we done the fairies from the Sleeping Beauty?
No.
Flora,
Fauna, and
Merryweather.
Oh God.
FMK, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Those three wonderful biddies. Left to right, this picture says green Fauna, red Flora, and Merryweather blue.
That makes sense.
So we were right.
So they're fighting. What would I? As a real thinker. Well, I know what I'd do. I think I will marry Fauna.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Fuck Flora, kill Merryweather.
Wow. Wow.
I know.
I'm marrying Merryweather, fucking Fauna, and killing Flora.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow.
That's funny. We each have a totally different
We each have a different one.
take.
Yes.
because
Divisive topic.
Very
I'm
divisive.
gonna marry Fauna, of course. Marry Fauna. So in that way, similar. But I'm gonna fuck Merryweather and kill Flora.
Kill Flora.
Yeah,
Flora didn't make
I feel
it.
like Merryweather. she got fucked by David, right?
She did.
I think so, yes.
But then
But for me,
murdered twice.
for me, like Merryweather's like got some fire. You know what I mean? Like
Merryweather's probably got some kink.
I
Well,
think
and
that would be a fun night.
She's
Yeah.
also sweet and stands up for what she believes in, whereas Flora is kind of a bully.
Yeah, I agree. No offense to the woman.
Bullies are good in bed, yo. I don't know what to tell you. They're good for a one night stand. I don't know.
They're also good dead.
Wow.
Have to text my therapist again.
Yeah. You heard it here first,
Bullies
listeners.
are good dead.
Hashtag kill all bullies.
I gotta go
they
on
dead.
David's show.
Yeah. You can come on my show and talk about one of those things where I will bully you. Shit, I am a bully. Oh no.
Oh no.
I was a bully in grade school, though. Full disclosure.
Oh, I think I was too, but I think I thought I was like defending myself.
Right. Maybe you were, Tessa.
Maybe I was.
Yeah.
I definitely said some things to people that I regret.
Hey.
So we're all dead.
deserve to die.
That certainly happens. Oh, well, that's how the show ends. Oh boy. In any case, listeners, this has been the Celebr8teen, and I hope you had some laughs along the way. But this has been Omni Bilateral Panic. You two, say goodnight.
I've been Cameron Faring, and I just wanted to say that there is a distinct difference between a gold star and a Patrick star.
Oh,
that's
very
so
nice.
clever. I've been Tessa Flannery. I'm just looking out the window.
I love it.
And I have been David Armstrong, who is here to say to you today.
What did you do to die today?
What is the opposite of a seaman? A land hoe. This has been Omni Bilateral Panic. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye.